Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. So, um, I just finished watching this movie. One of my Indian friends recommended that I watch an Indian movie, and actually I do. I watch quite a lot of them. It's just that I'm so obsessed, with South Korean films, that I'd forgotten how good Indian films could be, and they are. They're really good, especially their crime films or their horror films. And what I've just finished watching is called Vash Level 2, and it's English subtitled, and the language is Gujarati, and it takes place in the Indian state of Gujarat. And it's a truly terrifying film. At least it terrified me. There is, it starts out on an ordinary day. There's like a wealthy city or suburb of Gujarat, and the movie opens with lots of teenage girls getting ready to go to school. And apparently, in this, culture or city or whatever, the school run is done by the dads. So all the fathers are putting their beautiful daughters in the car, and they're having various discussions. I don't want you to talk to that boy. Why are you always late? Bring your grades up. The normal things dads or moms or any parent says to their kids as they're driving into school. So they get to school, right? And they go to, I guess it's breakfast first, because you don't see them going into the classrooms. They go to breakfast first. And it's obviously, from the scenery, a really posh school. It's called J.N. Higher Secondary Girls School. So they all go into the cafeteria, and they're all eating, and having, a good time, gossiping the way girls do. And they give you a really good shot of the food on trays. You remember going through the line at the cafeteria and getting those trays? From the moment they do that close up of all the food on trays, you just know something is wrong. You could just tell from the music and from the way they focus on the food. So all the girls, they eat this food, and after eating it, everyone in the cafeteria falls totally, utterly silent. It's an eerie silence. And they show close-ups of the girls. Sweat is dripping down their faces. It's really eerie. And then a man comes in to the cafeteria, and he don't look like a nice guy. He looks kind of creepy too. There's an the first 30 minutes of this film have a really creepy element to it. Anyway, this guy comes in, and he goes to the first row of tables, and each table seats 5 girls. So he points, and he's like, "You stand up." And for whatever reason, they stand up. And he's like, "Right now, tell me your names." And the 10 girls at these 2 tables, they tell him their names. And he's like, "Right, follow me." And I suppose it makes sense, because as I stated, everybody in the room falls silent. They're frozen. So the 10 girls he selects, they follow him up to the roof where he tells them at 3 p.m. you will all throw yourselves off this roof. This is, it's horrifying. I realize it sounds grim, but keep in mind this is a horror movie. So, not to give too much away, but just to tease you enough to make you want to watch it, there are some teachers at this point, in the background. Class is about to begin, and they go to the classrooms, and the classrooms are empty. So the first girl, even though it's not 3 p.m., what does it is there's one teacher who goes in the classroom and she's like, "Where are my girls? Where are the girls?" And as she's standing there in confusion, she's standing in front of a big glass window, kind of like staring out of it, and she sees the body of a girl falling past the window. So she shrieks, understandably, and runs outside and is like, "What the hell?" And of course, by the time she gets outside, the girl, she's on the pavement and her head is, kind of messed up and there's blood everywhere. And she screams, which attracts the attention of a patrolling security guard. And he looks, sees the teacher, sees the dead body, rushes over, and he's looking around as he's running. And in looking around, he looks up and he sees girls on the roof. And he's like, head teacher, look up." So she looks up, the head teacher, and she's like, "What are you doing? Come down from there." And the girls are screaming, "Teacher, we cannot help ourselves. We do not want to die. Please help us. Save us." So the head teacher is like, I'm coming. And her and the security guard, they run up to the roof. And once they get up there, the girls are like, don't come close, or we will jump. We don't have a choice but to jump. And the teacher is like, you don't have to jump at all. What are you doing? What is this about? And all the girls say, we don't have a choice. We are supposed to jump at 3 o'clock. That guy said so. And he also said, if you guys get too close to us, we will jump. So the security guard and the head teacher are like, what guy? What guy? What are you talking about? In the end, though, all of the girls jump one by one, and chaos ensues. And the film, for a horror film, it starts with this really horrifying mass suicide. And then, you go back into the cafeteria where the rest of the girls are hypnotized and still, they're just sitting there like zombies. And then this guy, the guy who originally came in and told them, pick the first 10 girls, he tells them some other stuff. I don't want to do spoilers because I think you would like this if you're into horror films. So I don't want to do any spoilers. So he tells them some more stuff, and the situation rapidly deteriorates. Anyway, it's a really good horror story, and actually, like I said, it's called Vash Level 2. Normally, if there's a 1 and a 2, like with Halloween and The Conjuring, I watch them in order. But I just kind of stumbled upon this, so I decided to watch it, especially since my friend was like, how come you never review, any Indian films? So without giving you spoilers or ruining it, I will give this an 8.5 out of 10 and recommend that you watch it. It's on Netflix. It's Gujarati and it's called Vash Level 2. So that's it for me for this Friday. I'm hoping it's going to be relatively quiet. I think one of my neighbors upstairs has a birthday. I've seen people going in and out all day, and when I came back from getting my eyebrows done, I just happened to glance up at the building and I saw, you can read it backwards, big happy birthday balloons in the window. So hopefully tonight won't be too bad because they've been really good about keeping the noise down. Anyway, that's it for me for now. So, thank you, as always, for spending part of your day with me, tuning into my channel and sharing the channel, What Did Kathy Watch, with your friends. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Don't panic or be too sad if things aren't, where you need them or would like them to be right now, because stuff always gets better and you have to hold on to that. And until I upload my next video, as always, please stay safe, live well, and I'll add something new. Be happy. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye for now.